Hello, folks. Welcome to Life in the 1800s newspapers. Today, we will be traveling 1800s style, so go to the ticket booth and grab your ticket from the nice man. We are heading to New York. Wave goodbye to your friends and family. All aboard! Oh, hey, watch out there! When we arrive there, we will get the honor of seeing Grand Central Station in all its palatial beauty. It truly does look grand. Just look at the detail in the ceiling. We have finally arrived, but before we set out to the city, we are going to grab today's newspaper, which is The Sun from New York City, dated January 1st, 1897. And if you remember Miracle on 34th Street, the Sun is famous for its motto, "If you see it in the sun, it's so." The price for this newspaper in 1897 was 2 cents, and the weather for New York and its vicinity was fair, followed by rain or snow at night. A bereft third finger. An actress asked to see Dr. Bean at the aquarium yesterday, and, as he was busy, saw Mr. Sampson, the custodian. She insisted upon seeing Dr. Bean, and was at last permitted to. She said that a ring had slipped off her finger into the tank while she was pointing at a fish. She insisted that the water in the tank should be drawn off, and the insides of the fishes explored if necessary. Dr. Bean told her to point out to Mr. Sampson just where she had lost the ring, which she did. They asked her to come back again at 4 o'clock. After the crowd had gone, the tank was dredged very carefully under the personal supervision of Mr. Sampson and Mr. Bean. The ring was not found, neither did the actress reappear. Natural enemies. Shortly after 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, a cable car, proceeding leisurely up Park Row, hit a delivery wagon. The driver of the wagon invited the grip man to step off his car and fight for the Park Row championship. The grip man refused, and starting his car along. The other driver picked up his seat and threw it at the grip man. It grazed the grip man's head, inflicting a slight scalp wound. The driver jumped from his wagon and disappeared. The grip man, after having his head bandaged, took his car along, and the crowd dispersed in disappointment. "1897 may bring you health and happiness, but neither is possible without pure blood. Therefore, keep your blood rich and pure with Hood's sarsaparilla." Crows for the New Year. Cock-a-doodle-doo, 1897 was the New Year's greeting that went up from Madison Square Garden when the cocks crowed at midnight. No blare of horns from the street could quell the barnyard noises within the poultry and pigeon show. Today, the birds will receive callers and do their best to return the compliments of the season. Hey folks, make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video to see what mischief these ladies are getting up to. Fitzsimmons in town. Unless the unexpected happens, it will be definitely known by next Monday whether Bob Fitzsimmons and Jim Corbett will come together for the purse of $15,000, which Dan Stewart Here's a good story. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I love to hear comments and answer them. Cop got stuck in the transom. Philip Brady, who is 16 years old, is thin as well as active, so he was able to climb through the fanlight into Albert Piser's delicatessen store at 216 East 78th Street at 2 o'clock yesterday morning. Big policeman Dewender of the East 88th Street station came along and through the show window saw the boy riffling the till. He also saw the open fanlight. He overlooked the narrowness of the opening and his own breadth of beam and climbed into the transom. He got only halfway through when he made the startling discovery that he was wedged fast and could neither wriggle in nor out. Dewender beat a tattoo on the outside of the door with his toes until the uproar brought policeman Connolly to the scene. By great effort, Connolly dragged his imprisoned comrade out by the heels, and being thinner than he, climbed through the transom and drove the young burglar out to the street. Brady was held for trial in the Harlem Police Court. A 3-month-old baby, attired in fine linen and expensive lace dress, was found on the stoop of the house 416 Liberty Avenue, Brooklyn, on Wednesday night. Mrs. Walla Rosa, the occupant, who was preparing to retire for the night, heard the child's cries. She carried it into the house, and later it was taken to the Liberty Avenue police station. There is no clue to the parents, and the waif has been sent to the city nurse. If you're liking my channel, check out my second channel, Life in the 1900s Newspapers, where we do papers from the 1900s, 1910s, 20s, 30s, 40s, all the way up to the 50s. Much obliged.